Yeah, NNPC Limited remits 123 billion naira to the federal government. Dr. Ûñbélívàblé, Accountant General of the Federation. Okay. The Nigerian National Petroleum Commission Limited, NNPCL, has remitted 123 billion naira to the federal government. According to reports, the company began the dividend payment into the Federation account on Thursday, July 20th. The monies paid are part of the 907 billion naira shared by the Federal Government Allocation Committee (FAAC) during the FAAC distribution meeting that was chaired by the Accountant General of the Federation, Dr. Ûñbélívàblé. The NNPCL remitted 123 billion naira to the government. Now, NNPCL paid 81 billion naira as a monthly interim dividend and 42 billion naira as a 40% production sharing contract as per PSC Profit Oil. It is in Nigeria we or rather hear about billions of dollars, nairas, trillions of dollars, trillions of naira, but we don't see them. Maybe it's in their coffers or in the coffers of their treasury, individual treasury. That's what I believe. And then since time immemorial, since when I've been growing up, I've been hearing billions, 500 billion, 300 trillion or thereabout, either in dollars or USD, or rather in naira. But in this case, the NNPC remitted, and the dividend and 42 billion is as a result of the production sharing contract, and also as a 40% profit of oil. Okay, this is in addition to compliance with the payment of royalties and taxes. Now, Nairametrics had previously reported that following the fuel subsidy removal, the federal government and Federal Account Allocations Committee (FAAC) has seen distributable revenue rise by over 100% for June 2023 to 1.9 trillion naira from 701 billion in May. Jeez. Okay. Then questions is being asked: how was NNPCL able to remit 123 billion naira to the coffers of the federal government? Yes, that's a good question. Now, how was NNPCL? How were they able to remit 123 billion naira to the FG? Now, before the removal of the fuel subsidy, the NNPCL had lamented that it was paying up to 400 billion naira monthly in fuel subsidies payment. And Mele Kyari, the group chief executive officer of the NNPCL, said that the company could no longer make the payment as it was cutting into its profits. Now, since the fuel subsidy was removed in May 2023, the company has been able to save money as it has stopped paying for fuel subsidies. Savings from the fuel subsidy regime has made it possible for NNPCL to make dividend payments to the Federation account. And backstory, before this time, the NNPCL had failed to remit money to the Federation account, and this situation had put the company at odds with FAAC, which I said earlier time that we only hear about the money, but we don't see them. Even if we don't see the money in the cash, we should see it in all the infrastructural projects that has been laid or thereabout. FAAC had accused NNPCL of refusing to pay 2.1 trillion naira from crude sales, royalties, and taxes. And meanwhile, NNPCL had said it was making fuel subsidy payments and was being owed by the federal government. I recall that in February 2023, Mele Kyari told Channels Television in an interview that the NNPCL is supposed to receive monthly allowances from the Ministry of Finance to finance fuel subsidy, but he wasn't sure that if this could be possible amid the country's fiscal realities at the time. Now, in June 2023, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu set up an inter-agency committee to investigate the company's failure to remit monies into the Federation account. What you should know is that during the tax dialogue organized by the Kaduna State Revenue Service in November 2022, former governor of the Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, said that the inability of NNPCL to remit monies to the federation account has put many states in distress. He said this year NNPC has not brought 20,000 naira to the federation account. We are living in taxes. It is PPTs, royalties, income tax, and VAT, which is the value added tax, that are keeping this country going, because NNPC claims that subsidy has taken all the oil revenues, which I don't believe it. That is coming from Nasser El-Rufai. But in a nutshell, like I said, we only hear about those kind of huge amounts either in USD or in Naira or in pounds or thereabout. But Nigeria will just speak of those huge amount of money instead of venturing it into the coffers of the treasury, either in the local treasury or the foreign treasury or the international treasury. But we do not have kobo. Now, foreign treasury, zero. Local treasury, zero. Even minus zero. And a country that has minus zero, or an account that has a minus zero, is said to be bad debt. Bad debt. So Nigeria is owing so much, and we lost to either China, France, Netherlands, Switzerland, Brazil, France. Even inside one France, we get where we dey owe money. We see the whole Paris Fund Club. And concerning the palliative, during 2020, it was being said that $3 million was given to the Nigerian government to give as a benefit of palliative to all the citizens because they were staying at home. IMF, International Monetary Fund, owned by non-governmental organization, the money came through World Bank, but I believe Nigeria is a contraption indeed, because when Buhari, was in government, in his administration, he said the typical Igbo man has been marginalized and Nigerians are dust in the circle. That means we are nothing but pencil or whatever. Now, from the comment section, okay, according to Mubashiru Adebayo, said it's a pity hadn't been Nigeria have crude oil. How can we survive in this country? Okay, if Nigeria does not have crude oil, that's what they say, and there is no country in the world that doesn't have crude oil and they are not surviving, or rather, we have few countries that have crude oil and they manage it very well. Corruption is killing Nigeria. Many politicians are swimming in money looted during their tenure. God save the poor masses. According to what is penning this guy, forgot to even put comma in his words. So because he wanted to pour out his mind from the comment section. Well, Oyinlola said, not today. The money will soon disappear into private accounts. As long as this man called Kyari is still in that position, our name now, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for Nigeria. Well, lastly, NNPCL must be joking. They have not paid a dime as subsidy in the month of June. We expect them to remit over 400 billion naira to the federation account, and not this peanut of 123 billion naira. Let them go and find the balance and remit appropriately. Well, time may not permit us to go further. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'd like you to share views in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel as Independent TV7. Also, don't forget to click on the bell icon to receive more notification. Thanks for listening and God bless you. Gracias.